am on Tuesday, August 31st. I'm tired as shit and I don't know why I'm up, really, to be honest with you. Like, alright, you guys, I'm gonna ask that in this moment you join me in taking 13 seconds for the service members we just lost. If you guys didn't, thank you. And again, to the families, I am so sorry. And to anyone else throughout any war that has lost someone, I am so sorry. I'm also sorry for being so emotional. But I'm not, because these are human lives and they sacrifice something for us. And if y'all could have seen me in my 20s dealing with this shit, like, it was bad. It was a lot of anxiety. It was a lot of shit. And this is not even where my ex was at the time. I wasn't on the ground in Afghanistan anywhere, but this is how I feel. And this is what I go through. So let me try to get my shit together so I can leave. And I was like, let me get my clothes on fast so I can like hurry up and run out of the house after that. But I just wanted to thank you guys and thank everyone whose efforts helped transport the people from Afghanistan. Thank y'all. And yeah, I hope that you get some rest after this and you guys are able to rest and recover and then party hard and celebrate and all that shit. And please, this is super important, please do take care of yourself mentally. I know it's easy to try to find ways to cope and push it out of your mind. Just make sure that you get checked out mentally, because in the long run this will affect you. People who have been there, like that general had been there, like they didn't even say the amount of times he was there, and I know that messes with his head sometimes, and the fact that sometimes you just have to be so removed, I don't even want to say cold, but like removed from the situation, because emotions can get you killed, which is why I know I'm no good for this shit, you know what I mean? Having one hesitation can cost you and people around you your life. So yeah, I'm not made for this shit. I think I would be good at like being strategic about things, but I am not good at those kind of decisions. Like, I will never be good at that. But I ain't a killer, but don't push me. It's either them, you, or your family, you know what I mean? Like, so if I look at it from the standpoint that my kids could be harmed for some mistake that I made, I probably would be able to do what I had to do, you know what I mean? My family is harmed because of something that I didn't do. Yeah, but I love you guys. So anyone that serves, please, mental health is important. My channel, part of the foundation of it is around mental health. So, because I have fucked up mental health, I can't even lie. So, well, y'all see, you can't hide some shit, you know? As much as I'd love to hide it, but nah, I don't have that ability. I brought it to you guys for a reason. Whenever I was working in the psych ward, is that there should be some kind of like mandatory counseling when you get back, you know? It's free. But the problem is not that it's not offered. The problem is not wanting to discuss it, you know what I mean? And not wanting to bring those memories up, which is why vices are so common because you want to forget that that time even existed, you know. Should I try to bury becomes a part of my nightmares, which is why, you know, girl, don't sleep, you know. Coming back into your everyday life, people have like expectations, I would say. I don't know if that's the right word, but your wife, your kids, all of them are gonna have certain expectations of you, not realizing mentally what either you're trying to suppress to be present or what you're trying to fight, you know what I mean? So also do be vocal about it, because like I said, I lost a friend to suicide, and I'm thinking to myself when it happened, maybe if he had the chance to vocalize what he needed to, he would still be here, you know. And maybe if people would understand that coming back from something so traumatic is not easy to acclimate yourself again. You have to get reacclimated to things, and you have to you know, get used to waking up in a different spot next to a loved one versus, you know, a rack or wherever you were sleeping before. So there's a lot of reacclimation that goes on after being even just deployed for 6 months. I would say reacclimation to coming back home is probably one of the hardest parts and puts the most strain on a marriage, because there's unresolved issues that could have happened before you left, which often there are, and then there's some issues that develop while on tours and deployments, and those aren't really resolved, because you kind of just have to be happy and positive like the whole time, you know what I mean, for your loved one. Good morning. Hola mi gente, how are y'all? How y'all doing? I just came back from working out, and it was great. I had a great time. I only did 2.5 miles today because I came back and I did the bike. And then I'm about to still do some core work too, but the dog needs to go to the restroom, so I'm taking him out. But it feels pretty nice out here. Got my gallon. This is fiber from Bellway, lemon lime of all things. I hate it so much, but I need more fiber in my life, so I gotta be realistic about that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm about to gag. You kind of have to chug it fast because it starts thickening up. I don't know if any of y'all have ever had Metamucil, but my ex used to live off of that shit. It was a part of his flushing his system out thing that he used to do for the military. And that shit used to thicken up at the bottom of his water bottle, and it was gelatinous goo. You kind of was like chewing it at some point. So if you don't hurry up with these things, you'll be chewing it. But anyways, I felt really good on the run today. You know, there's some of those days where you kind of have to like just pound it out on the pavement and leave your worries on the ground, and that was today. I felt kind of like light and more energetic, even though I had gained weight, you know what I'm saying. And that's another reason why I don't like elevating, because all I want is cookies, candy, and chips. Mostly chips because the crunch, you know what I mean. Even though I work all the time, every day feels like Friday. I'm like, oh my god, it's Friday. I'm about to turn out. It smells like it's Tuesday. Said I was getting rid of this Patron, or that Patron bottle, but it's sentimental. I'm keeping it. It doesn't fit quarters in it, so I'm sad. So I just can only put like pennies and shit in it, and every other coin but quarters. Look, y'all, it's a rainbow. It's a rainbow. She's faint, but she's there. Double rainbow. Can y'all see that it's double? There's one right there and one right there. Oh my God. It's just give it to me, Lord. Give it to me, Lord. Give it to me, Lord.
Can you smell that?
Yeah. What is a hole in it? What's that missing piece?
Where?
You don't see it? Like it's dark up here and then there's like a piece missing and then you see it down there.
Oh, it's fading.
Alright, you guys. I'm out. Oh, you guys know the next thing I was going for was my real estate. I've been putting that off for a little minute. So now I gotta do that. Okay. You can kind of see it a little tiny bit better right here. But the sprinklers are freaking on. There's one on that side too. So, yeah. Y'all, more of it's getting exposed. Look at that. Girl. She beautiful, whatever. She beautiful, whatever. Look at this. Look at it. You can't really see the colors, but I can, okay?